It's Friday night, I hope you guys are doing well and welcome to another episode of Mayhem. We have a stacked card for you tonight, obviously following an incredible pay-per-view, raising the stakes last weekend with smashed records on YouTube. We are feeling very positive, I hope you guys are too. We're here in Philadelphia, of course. Let's get this show on the road. Starting off with match number 1, and look, I had a bit of a cheeky name for it, the best losers. Don't take any offence to that, of course. SZN wasn't able to retain his world championship against the other 4 men in the Iron Survivor fight, and no longer world champion Bob Caldwell now has the privilege of holding that championship, but Rico and Jet were 2 people in that fight, and I want to see who's the better out of the 2. It's time to put that to the test. Rico switching up the attire again, I do like it. Interesting attires from Rico, and he always brings that energy, brings that thunder to Mayhem that we love to see. I can't wait to see tonight who will prevail. You know, we have a showcase fight as well a little bit later on. Smokey Davidson and Alex Steele making their debuts in SCW. One of them will go forwards to the Fatal 5-Way later on for the #1 contender spot for the Gladiator Championship. That will be defended at the Avalanche of Austria pay-per-view coming up in just over a week's time. Obviously, like I said, we hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We are so close to 300. It's been a very successful month here at SCW. Let's try and get that by the end of March. That is our target for now. SZN walking out. Look, he's got a replica. He can't let go of the championship. Look at him. He's a loser. Walking around with a championship he doesn't even have. He went on www.scwattire.com and purchased a replica championship, and he's walking down the ring acting like he's the big dog. He's nothing. I'm joking, I do love Jet, but come on. It's a bit disrespectful to Bob Caldwell walking around wearing that. Tonight we're going to be putting these 2 to the test. There's no real stipulation, it's just who is the best loser. Ghost taking time out. Obviously after Crow's little montage last week interrupting Ghost entrance, I think he's just sort of taking a back seat this Mayhem. He doesn't want to turn up and have more interruptions, have more to think about, so we're putting the 2 together right now, SZN, Rico. It's going to be an interesting fight. I hope you guys stick around for the whole show. We have got a stacked event tonight, and obviously the second of 3 series, Zack Sydel going against Almir, and a little bit of a backstage brawl later on, which I'm really, really excited about. Here we go though, Rico, Jet, both ready. Mark's going to signal, and we're going to have the first fight of 7 underway tonight. It's a 7-night Mayhem. We had to make it up last week. We only have 5 fights. We've got to balance the books, baby. We've got to put 14 on every 2 weeks. There's 14 days in 2 weeks, so there's going to be 14 fights in 2 weeks. It's just how we do. My maths really serves me wrong, because 5 plus 7 is not 14, obviously. It's 12. So shut the F up. Nasty knee there to Rico from SZN. Now he's going to pin Rico up again and sort of deliver that knee, and then going to go for an early pin, a bit advantageous. It's going to be a 1 and a kick out obviously from Rico. Not going to give him that early. A little bit of a false belief from SZN. Top rope now. The former champion pulling Rico up to his feet. Going to go for that dive and try and put the foot into Rico's face, but completely missed the target there. Now Rico's going to show him how it's done. Top rope repeated as well, getting Jet up to his feet like cattle being led to slaughter. Now look at these punches straight to the side of the face, right to the temple really of SZN. Working on the arm now. Wipe off that sweat mark. It's going to be a busy night here at SCW Mayhem. Stamping right on the hands. Looks like a submission now in play from Rico, trying to get SZN to tap, humiliate Jet really within the first 2 minutes of this matchup. Certainly not going to happen though, the former champion getting out of it pretty quickly. Now coming in with those strikes, those kicks. Look at that combo there, nasty kick to finish it off, knocking Rico to the floor. Jet picking him back up, and another roundhouse kick. Going to go for the cover here. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. He's counting down with it. He thought it was going to be over already. Put it to bed. Put a bit of squasher match really at the start of Mayhem. But Rico not going to give in a little bit of a moonsault there from Jet. Going to go for another cover here on Rico. Come on. Come on, Jet. Put some respect on Rico's name. God damn it. Oh, hang on. What? What's going on? Oh, look out. Back up to his feet. Doing the Undertaker vibes. No one expected that. Slamming him straight down to the canvas, and Rico there with that naughty bit of movement, you know, speaking to production, getting them to turn the lights off for a second. I like it. I like how he works. I like how he operates. I respect it. Looking for that punch, but Jet with his guard up. Now what's Rico thinking? Looking for a weapon. What is the weapon of choice? It's going to be a kendo, but not being used because Jet has other ideas. Out on that hardwood flooring as well now at Mayhem. We know how important the hardwood flooring is here at Mayhem. The second to last Mayhem in this arena. The second to last Mayhem in the 2K22 era of WWE games. Now what's Jet thinking? Another combo it looks like. Fighting just next to those stainless steel steps there. Could it be a bomb here? He's going to take him straight to the apron. I mean, personally, I would have opted for that stainless steel steps, but that's not what Jet's got in mind. And he's going to throw Rico back into the ring. We had a bit of noise disturbance in the background. Hopefully it's disappeared now. Spear there from Jet Saturn. He's going to go for the cover. Marks down. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. Could it be a kick out though, just in the nick of time? Jet arguing there. You know, you've got to argue with Mark. Mark's so bad at calling things. You get things wrong a lot. Another spear for good measure. It's done. 1, 2. Kick out again. Shoulders up there from Rico. This guy will not give in. Will not give up. He wants to put his name on the map. He doesn't want it in Sharpie, he wants it in stone. Rico now, what's he thinking? He's lifting Jet up, slamming him to the mat, and he's going to go for an armbar. Jet, though, I think is going to find his way out of it. I'm not too sure. What's Rico thinking? He's not done, actually. Working on the other arm now. He's got both arms locked in. Devastating move there from Rico, and he's going to be looking now for a weapon. I do believe the kendo wasn't really used. Hopefully this one, the batting play, will be delivered a little bit more brutally. Fighting nearly Mayhem announcer's table now. And Rico going to throw Jet straight into that barricade. The old famous barricade. We saw Josh Valentine and Chemical Kev tear that barricade up way back when. And you can see that extra bit of support now. You know, you can see those bars behind the barricade. Just, we don't want it to break. We don't want to injure the fans. Tag team matchup just after this. We're going to see Storm Nolan, or Nolan Wright, my apologies, Nolan Wright, teaming up with Jamie Storm. Going against the Hardcore Mafia. You know, the Hardcore Mafia was a bit unfortunate last week. They didn't actually have a matchup. They turned up, but Vengeance was nowhere to be seen. We saw the aftermath of Vengeance at Raising the Stakes. Everything went tits up, really. You know, Damien bailed out on Joe completely halfway through the match, and Joe put on quite a good fight. He showed his strength, his inner belief. Unfortunately, the Men of Mayhem, though, was too much to handle. Picked up the W and the kendo there, breaking on the body of Rico. Jet now, what's he looking for? He's going to go for some ground and pound. Going to get Rico back up to his feet. What a opener this has been so far. Jet certainly not done yet. We have Jazz Shawbridge entering the ring a little bit later on with a sort of mystery opponent. Not too sure who she'll be going up against. And look at these. Going to say strikes, but it was only one strike, only one jab really from Rico, and now we have Jet leaning against the barricade. Rico chilling inside of the ring, egging the fans on, giving a little bit of a taunt. You know how Rico plays. And I think Jet's going to be, I was going to say sent straight to the outside, but they bump into each other. Hang on. It's going to be the Saturn pedigree. Gonna go for the cover now as Jet. It's going to be a 1 count. It's going to be a 2. It's going to be a 3. Jet Saturn picking up the W in this opening bout tonight.
Here is your winner, Jet Saturn.
Massive win there from Jet Saturn. Impressive, and you know, showing himself and showing the SCW nation that he is down. He has lost the championship, but he certainly is not out. Let's move on to match 2 of 7 tonight. We spoke about this a little bit earlier on, a tag team match. Nolan and Jamie went against each other only last weekend, and now they're teaming up. How will that do for them? It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Jamie Storm, obviously Interstar champion, walking out with the belt. Something that Nolan could not do. Nolan tried beating him. Look, I think he shook hands with him after. He said, look, I can't beat you, fair enough. Let's join forces and let's show Mayhem that we together can be dominant.
Team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first.
I like the passion, I like the belief. Jamie Storm, always one of the people that goes hard in the attires. And had quite a reign with the championship. Now obviously won against Jake Brex at Free Falling back in January. We're on March now. He's defended twice successfully, I do believe. Looking to carry that momentum forwards. But as we spoke about, the Hardcore Mafia are hungry right now. They're hungry, you know, you're at a barbecue, you're smelling that meat, but you know it's still 20 minutes away, you can't eat yet. That's how he's feeling. Their bellies are empty, they want to have that fire, they want to put teams down, they want to prove themselves at Mayhem. Now there's no vengeance, we're looking for that top dogs, you know, the people that can go against the men of Mayhem. And look at Nolan here with a bike. You gotta love it, the man gifted me a Storm Buggy a couple of months ago, and I was wondering what sort of vehicles he was rolling with now. He's coming out with his bike, I like it. A little bit of a nod to Paul Payne, obviously, a wrestler we used to have back here at SCW. Nearly ran over Jamie Storm then. Went for a bit of a Roman Reigns on Kevin Owens' WrestleMania moment. Nolan turning off the engine. We're not here to race, we're here to fight. And Nolan is well aware of that tonight. Wiping the feet, we love to see it. The Hardcore Mafia will be coming out next. Famously, Josh doing the you know, hype dance that we would expect Liam to do. It's almost ironic that it happens now. You just got to allow it. Look how happy he is. Look how happy he is. It just makes you smile too. But you know, the Hardcore Mafia, it equals violence. So when you know, if you go to school, if you go to college and you're doing maths, make sure you tell your teachers the Hardcore Mafia equals violence. Love can hurt. I mean, very important messages from both of the Hardcore Mafia team. And yeah, it's a normal tag match. You're probably looking at the screen thinking, are you dizzy, Cheese? I'm not dizzy. I'm not dizzy at all. This is something that we haven't done, I don't think, ever at Mayhem. A standard, normal tag team match. But I need to see the synergy between people. I need to understand if they work, if they connect together or not. Or if it's just men and Mayhem right now. Because, like I said, the aftermath, the fallout of Vengeance, I'm missing a hole. A hole that I really replaced Shane Roberts and El Paprika, two previous world champions, for these assholes. These stupid... I'm not even going to say that word. It's too dangerous. It's too brutal for this sort of time of night. We're not going to call them that. But they've wasted my time, Joe and Damien. Absolute time wasted. Jobbers. Can't stand them. Liam's going to go for the pin here on Jamie Storm. Nolan not even looking to interrupt it. He's going to think that Jamie, the Interstar champion, he's not going to give up that easy. Just being tagged in. That was Josh thinking, slamming the feet down to the mat and nasty kick straight to the face. You can see Nolan calling for the pin, getting a bit frustrated. He probably thought Jamie Storm would have walked this with ease. Hang on. What's Nolan doing? I thought he was going to stop him. Yes, he is going to launch Josh Valentine straight to the canvas. And now Josh just going to stare at the camera, show a little bit of expression on his face. Interesting. I thought he was going to go for the tag again. Hardcore Mafia. It's going to call Jamie Storm up to his feet. The Interstar Champion answering. Is it a good idea looking for that hammer fist, but completely missing the target? Jamie Storm with that arm. And rinse and repeat. We love to see it from these wrestlers. Rinse and repeat in the moves. Is he headbutting the hand? Interesting. What's Josh thinking here? We've seen this as a famous move that Brian Douglas likes to do a lot. He's going to slam him straight to the mat. Back first. And I'm losing my voice. I've commentated a lot. 2 Iron Survivor fights last weekend and a hell of an opener just then. I need to try and pace myself. We have a long night ahead of us. We have an hour and 30 minutes of TV time tonight. Jamie Storm looking potentially for Nolan there to do a double team move, but it didn't really pay off. Josh managing to get out of it. Going to take Jamie to the apron, almost wiping out Nolan. And Nolan looks like, I thought Nolan was going to go find Liam then, but deciding not to in the end. Jamie Storm finding form, going for the cover on Josh. Just a kick out after one though. A little bit early to try and get it done. Oh, nasty punch there from Jamie. Now going to go and tag Nolan in. We're going to see a bit of Nolan Wright in this fight. It's been a while. He's just had to he's been waiting patiently. It's almost like you go to the zoo, you're waiting for the animal to react. That's what Nolan's been doing. He's the other side of the glass looking through, but now he's in this fight. We've got to see what Nolan Wright can do. Josh just launching Nolan straight to that danger zone, to the corner where Liam is standing. He's got him in the tree position. What's he thinking here? Kick straight to the midsection. Oh, nice reversal there. Wasn't expecting that kick from Nolan upside down, but delivered beautifully. A nasty kick again. These people good with their feet for sure. And it looks like Josh is going to gear up for a submission. Got the legs locked in. Liam's going to try and stop it in case. No, he's not. He was thinking about it, but he noticed that Jamie Storm wasn't even interested. I don't know how much love, respect, and synergy we're going to see between Nolan Wright and Jamie Storm. But Nolan now going for the cover. It's going to be a 1 count. It's going to be a 2 count. Pick up the legs up from Josh Valentine. And we do have Nolan Wright and Rico confirmed at pay-per-view, at the Austria pay-per-view. So the second of 7 fights confirmed now. Obviously Jazz Shawbridge and Chloe Miyu Ike will be going against each other for the SCW Women's World Championship after the insanely impressive retain from Jazz in the Iron Survivor 6-woman 60-minute Extreme Rules fight where we saw it raising the stakes. And just to inform you, like I said, 2 more Mayhems, including this one of the 22 era. Austria coming up next weekend. Steel Mania on the 25th or 26th of March, sorry. And then that's it. Say goodbye to pay-per-views, because we will be on the road to Unmistaken 2. The greatest pay-per-view the WWE Games will ever see. But yeah, obviously Steel Mania, like I said, 26th of March, home of the War Games. Team Shane versus Team Cheese. We don't need to say who's going to win that one. I think it's pretty damn obvious to me. Nolan there with a punches straight to the back. Josh getting that reversal on. Evenly matched so far, I'm liking it. Look out! You can see Jamie Storm getting frustrated over there in the left corner. Nolan being whipped into the corner now and then. Josh using the ropes to his advantage. Hang on. Slamming Nolan straight to the mat, and it's going to be... forgot his name for a second. Liam tagged in. Liam now on Nolan right. Kick to the midsection. Lovely move there from Liam. And Jamie Storm really wanting to get tagged into this matchup. You need Nolan to wake up. He's sort of been taking these hits, taking these spots for the last couple of minutes, and Jamie Storm trying to interrupt, but Josh Valentine saying no thank you. The Hardcore Mafia showing up tonight. Liam going to go for the cover whilst Jamie and Josh are distracted. Just after a 2 count, I'm pretty sure that Jamie Storm would have got there in the end. Nasty knee there from Liam, taking control of both of these guys. And he doesn't care who the legal man is. Mark won't do a damn thing about it. Back and forth between Nolan and Jamie, both the legal men. Nolan and Liam. Sorry, not Nolan and Jamie, that was last weekend. We're on a whole new week. Devastating now from Liam. It could be it. Kick out just, I'm talking milliseconds before the 3 count. Nolan saving face. And look at this knee. Nasty, nasty knee. And we're going to have Josh Valentine subbed in. You can see Jamie Storm, the frustration on the Interstar Champion's face. He's been watching Nolan sort of just been thrown around for the last couple of minutes. Spear there from Josh Valentine, going to go for the cover now. Referee is down. It's going to be a 1 count, but the interruption there, of course, from Jamie Storm, not allowing it to end that early. Nolan going to have Josh in the corner, lifting him up. Hang on. Oh, look out. This isn't going to end well, Nolan. This isn't going to end well, God damn it. Face busting the canvas. Now Nolan's going to go for the cover. It's going to be a 1 count. It's going to be a 2 count. Could it be a kick out from Josh Valentine? Beautiful move there from Nolan Wright. Executed perfectly, but still not enough to put the Hardcore Mafia down. And is it going to finally be a tag? No, it is not. Josh Valentine getting those elbows out. Not allowing it to happen. Same again there, but with Nolan Wright for good measure, getting those elbows out, getting out of that hold that Josh would have planned. Oh, that arm move looked very nasty. Nolan going to go for the cover. Is Liam going to be there to interrupt? It doesn't look like it. And Nolan Wright and Jamie Storm pick up a win. Quite a surprising win. Didn't really think that move was going to get it done, but there we go. Not great for the Hardcore Mafia. They need to pick themselves up. They haven't been having the greatest tag team experience this far. But I mean, we are talking about an Interstar champion here. Jamie Storm. Nolan Wright obviously has just been on the up ever since his loss to Alex Storm. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time to do a little showcase fight. We were very, very honoured to bring Alex Steele to SCW. Wanting to see what she can do. And it was sort of put together at the last minute. We wasn't actually planning to have 7 fights at Mayhem, but 2 new women joining the Fed. It's only right that we showcase them. With a little bit of a stipulation as well, so the winner will go and advance to the Fatal 4-Way, which will be turned into a Fatal 5-Way a little bit later on tonight. And that will be for the Gladiator Championship Contenders fight. So a massive night for one of these two new wrestlers. Who is going to prevail and who we will be sending condolences to. We do like the attire with her great thing. She's been around in this federation. Look out, we got the tank. Smokey Davidson. Firing that cannon. And honestly, that cannon just goes straight past the announcer's desk. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to get kamikazed, but luckily, it's not real. Don't worry. So yeah, very interesting entrance. Now I'm very excited. I don't know as much. I don't have as many details when it comes to Smokey Davidson. We didn't find her from Twitter. But I'm very excited to see how she gets on tonight. And it is such a massive night. 3 woman fights tonight. We promised that when we close the Warfare brand, the women's brand, that we would make up for it, and we are making up for it tonight. Mayhem, and we're making up for it next weekend. Obviously, the headliner of the pay-per-view, the main event, Jazz Shawbridge, Chloe, Miyu, EK. Okay, so Mark is going to signal we are going to get this showcase fight underway. We're going to talk a little about these wrestlers. We're going to start off with Smokey Davidson. And she claims that she was never really appreciated around the community, that she grew up with her parents, always thought of her as an unremarkable, unambitious and different person having little interest in unique talents. She got into wrestling through online shows and forums where she slowly became a moderator. She trained herself to get better in the wrestling industry under the name of Harley Davidson, and she established herself as a worthy competitor, entering a tournament where she came first place. She brought that glory home to her family, who showed zero interest. That night she decided to pack her bags and start her wrestling journey across the world. She is relatively new to the bigger stage of wrestling, but she aims to show the world that she has what it takes and that no one is truly going to be like her. So interesting to see what Smokey Davidson can do here tonight. And then we'll be focusing on Alex Steele. Like I said, we've known about this last. She's been highly suggested, highly recommended on the Twitter, and I'm interested to see how she gets on. She is a wrestler known across international lines, from her native Australia, with appearances in the US, England, Mexico, Japan and Canada. She originally got her start in 2017 in Queensland Pro in a tag team with the Best Mates, before starting a world tour of a career that ended in 2020. She came back from hiatus in 2022. Alex now works primarily in the Premier Wrestling Network as a manager, but she's over here now in SCW. That's all we're interested in, and we have 2 incredible talents going head to head right now, and I cannot wait to see who prevails. It's going to be an interesting fight, and we love these showcase matches. We love to put people against each other and see who, and this is the thing, it's sort of quite a big step up tonight, because whoever wins will be going, like I've already said, to the Gladiator Championship Contenders match a bit later. So a massive night, a massive debut night for one of these 2 wrestlers. And both really with different backgrounds. Like we said, Alex Steele, she's recognised and been recognised internationally. She's been all over the world for years. Going to be a cover here from Smokey, and a rope break luckily from Alex Steele. And you can see the surprise on Smokey there. Not very happy at all. But look, you have to be on form, you have to watch him. What's Alex Steele thinking now? The strength. Picking up Smokey like it's nothing. Like it's a bag of potatoes. And that's a nasty drop to the mat. You've got to go to the apron now. All the way to the top rope with Alex Steele. And looking for that jump, sort of landing a bit awkwardly. I think it hurt both of them, but paying off. Going to go for the cover now. It's going to be a 1 count. It's going to be a 2 count. Surely not that quickly, thank God. We don't want to see a new wrestler being squashed 100%. Hang on, interesting cover here. Going to be a 2 count, could it be? I was going to say. Alex Steel definitely showing that she is the better performer at the moment. And just going for 3 covers in a row. Not even a 1 count this time. Frustrated with herself, but I feel like she needs to do more. Look, Smokey has a lot to prove tonight. She has to prove to her parents. She has to prove to everyone who doubted her that she can do this. And I don't expect someone like that to fold after a couple of minutes. Now, one thing I do like about Alex Steel is the tweet she made about joining SCW. She didn't mess around, she didn't beat around the bush. She tweeted out Jazz Shawbridge, the women's champion, straight away. It was almost a bit like Cassie done, obviously, when she joined SCW. They all just want to go for the goat instantly. And Smokey Davison there with 3 of those moves, but didn't really do much. As you can see, Alex Steel still taking control of this matchup so far. Oh, nasty strike there, and a nice little combo. Hang on. Alex Steel picking Smokey back up to her feet. Going to go for the cover here. It's going to be a 1. Not going to grab the ropes, really? Oh! I thought that was it. I was going to say Smokey was literally inches away from the rope. I'm surprised she didn't even try and grab it. Back up to her feet very quickly, and now gonna stamp on the arm. When it's twisted like that, you can only just imagine the pain. Is that a knee straight to the face? Now stretching the arm out is Smokey back up to her feet. Nobody's home, unfortunately, with that move. Oh no. Interesting here from Smokey, showing her wrestling ability. Is she going to make Alex Steel tap on her debut? Would be massive for Smokey, not so great for Alex. Not going to be enough. But that's what you want to do if you're going to go for that submission. You want to do it in the middle of the ring. Pretty much where no one can get out. She's going to go running it. Knocking Alex to the mat. Going to go for the cover here. It's going to be a 2 count. Kick out there just in time from Alex Steel. And we're going to now have Alex Steel to the corner. Smokey Davison was planning something, but a elbow gets Alex out of that situation. Now it's going to be top rope from Alex. Landing the elbow. Connecting beautifully. Going to go for the cover now on Smokey Alex Steel. It's going to be a 2 count. Kick out there. Hell of a performance from both of these two on their showcase fight. Smokey into the corner. Bit of a belly to belly, knocking Smokey to the floor, and now what is Alex Steel thinking? Hang on, it's going to be a pinfall with that move, that suplex. It's going to be a 2 count. It's going to be a 3, then Alex Steel picking up the W in this showcase fight. Congratulations, and she will be moving on to the Fatal 5-Way a little bit later on for the Gladiator Contendership. Obviously, really good performance from Smokey. Not something to feel down about, but massive win. Hang on. Are we going to see a bit of respect between the two here? Will Smokey take the hand? Yes, she will. I like to see it. I like to see that. Hell of a performance though. I will be seeing Alex Steel a little bit later on tonight. We're moving on to fight 4 of 7. And Damien is here. You heard it, kick his effing head in. He's got the Royal Guard crossed off.
Making his way to the ring.
He's got Havoc
From Wellington, New
crossed
Zealand.
off. He's even got all elite wrestling
273
crossed off.
The villain.
Where's the vengeance? I thought that would be on his jacket as well. Always an interesting attire. We know that we can expect it from Damien. Going against Don Atlas tonight. A bit of a random pairing, but I reckon it's going to be entertaining nonetheless. But look, you know, I'm a bit of a love-hate with Damien. I think he's a son of a bitch right now, if you ask me. Messed around with my plans. It took a lot to get him and Joe, the selfish assholes, over to Mayhem, and this is the respect they show me. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. But he still brings the numbers and he still brings the fans in. So we gotta book him. It's only right. But yeah, like I said, Damo going against Don Atlas in this fight. A woman's fight just after. We're going to see who Jazz Shawbridge is going against. Nobody knows. A lot of people are tweeting. A lot of people are putting in their predictions.
Weighing in at 270 pounds.
And then obviously the Fatal 5-Way for the Gladiator Championship Contenders fight, which will be defended at the Avalanche in Austria pay-per-view next week, the 11th of March. And then the main event, a bit of a backstage brawl. KO match. Zack Sydel and Almir in their second of third series. After that, obviously, it will be the Mayhem Championship fight. Sydel he said a few words. He wasn't so happy with me saying that it's been a long time since he's defended it. It would have been over a month when he does defend it. But will he be able to do it? Will he be able to get one defense? I mean, Brian Douglas. I think Douglas was on 3 or 4. Gus, I think, has defended 4 times, if I am correct with that stat. I may not be. So you're going to want to defend at least 4 times to get yourself amongst the best at Mayhem. Let's hope that we can get some of these defences thick and fast. But yeah, Don Atlas, Damien in this matchup tonight. Don Atlas has been a little bit vocal. He came into my office and he said so much. I don't think even a guy with a typewriter in a courtroom would be able to catch up that fast. Moaning and moaning and moaning. I want more. I want more. Shut the front door, because we're not going to swear. No one cares about what you want. It's what you deserve, Don. And you got to show me that you deserve it. Beat Damien tonight. Beat this disrespectful asshole who thinks he can walk out mid-fight. Beat him. And then you will get my respect. You will get a push that you deserve. Because he sat there crying about the TV title, the fact that he lost to Jess Saturn. Why did you lose? Why didn't you win? Look inwards. That's your fault, no one else's. Stop blaming other people for your mistakes. I have some good words about these guys, but I have some very, very, very bad words about both of them too. Nice move though from Damo there. Damo picking Don up to his feet now. Gonna go for that punch. Not done yet. Look at those strikes from Damien. The Samoa. Oh! Beautiful there. And looking for, oh, hang on. Was that 450? Fireman's carry now going to take Don to that top turnbuckle. We know it, we've seen it many, many times before. The thing is, Damien's going to have all this extra energy. He walked out of the pay-per-view fight, swearing now at Don Atlas. I'd do the same if it was me. Look at Damien here with a quick work. You know, Damien's been all around the world wrestling. Hang on. Oh, Jesus Christ, though. Don showing the strength. Pile driving Damien's head to the canvas and now going to look for a weapon just to balance the books a little bit more. He's going to bring out a ladder. And I don't think he wants to do any painting and decorating tonight. He wants to cause violence. Ladder in play, just sat in the middle of the ring, quite awkward there. He's going to land on it, and I think Damien was about to then, just saved himself, really. That was going to be very, very ugly. Now Damien against the ropes. Don was landing those strikes, but it wasn't enough. Hang on. Submission now from Damien on Don. Don is struggling already. Could he tap? Surely he's not going to give in this easy. If he does, he'll never get a champion shot at Mayhem. I tell you what, it would be ridiculous of him to give in this early. This guy isn't James Mayhem from Slap Mountain. I'm expecting better from him. I want to see some more, you know, he's the hardcore hillbilly of Slap Mountain. And he's got to make sure Damien looks like Red Solo Cup. We're going to have the ladder in place, just leaning against the corner. Will it be used? If it will, it cause nasty impact. But, you know, these wrestlers aren't very clever when it comes to stuff like that. Trying to break the neck, really. It's going to be a cover now. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2 count kick out though from Damo just after 2. And we heard Damo's theme song. He's going to kick his effing head in. Let's hope he delivers on that message tonight. Nasty kick there from Don Atlas. Very impressive in this matchup so far. And I have no bad blood about Don. I just don't like his attitude. I don't like the way he does things. Damien going to go for the cover here. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. Could it be already? No, kick out. Hell of a performance from all of these athletes tonight. Putting on an absolute barn burner of a Mayhem show on Friday night. And what is Damien thinking now? He's going to be dragging Don Atlas. Oh, Don there with the feet up. Managing to switch it up. And now we're going to have Dano into the corner. Don going to lift him up. What's he thinking from there? Oh no. Oh, this is going to be nasty. Slamming to the mat and he's going to go for the cover. He thinks it's going to be enough. It's going to be a 1 count. It's going to be a 2 count. Kick out though just in time from Damo. Look at Don arguing. It's what Don does best. Argues and kicks up a fuss. And, you know, Damien, oh, okay, fair play. Damien just wasn't happy with how that ladder was adjusted. He wanted it at more of a different angle. He felt it didn't really represent the angle that he wanted. I doubt he'll still use it to his advantage though. The slaps, the disrespect from a disrespectful asshole. From a Kiwi. He's going to go for the cover now. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. Could it be? Kick out though from Don. A lot of near falls tonight. Mark is having a hell of a job. Oh, hang on. Thought the ropes were going to collapse then. Don Atlas picking Damien up. Reversal. Kick to the gut. Damien looking to end it with that move. But not going to go for the cover yet. Boot to the face. Kick up low from Don Atlas. And Don's looking to throw away the garbage, toss out the trash. Gonna use that rope to deliver a little bit of a stunner. And now we're going to take this fight outside. Mark's just going to watch on as it gets brought back into the ring pretty quickly afterwards. Don going to throw Dano into the corner. Going to lift Damien up. We're going to see that same move again. Yes, we are. Could it be enough this time to put this one to bed? But I'm going to go for the cover on Damo. Referee is down. It's going to be a 1 count. It's going to be a 2 count. It's going to be a 3 then. Don Atlas picking up quite a surprising win, really, on Damien. Not sure where Damien's head's at. It's been a long weekend, but like I said, Don, if you do this, my respect for you will go up. My respect for you has gone up a little bit. Congratulations on the impressive win against a very fired up Damien. So something to be proud of for Don Atlas there. Fight 5. It is time to see who Jazz is going to go up against, but Jazz is coming out first. Let's get those cannons going. No cannons. Different entrance, different attire for the GOAT. I mean, what a promo. She said that she would defend her championship in the Iron Survivor. She's done just that, and it went so damn well. It went so damn... I like that with the little engraved Jazz on the back of the hat. The front of the hat, I suppose, is worn backwards. The hair. We love to see it. We love to see it, but who will Jazz be going up against tonight? A lot of people have been putting Warrior Vow. I think that's wishful thinking more than anything else. But fired up. The momentum is with Jazz, and it always has been. 130 days counting as champion. Who is coming out for this submission fight? Hang on! It's Sophia Crimson! Sophia has returned to SCW. Former tag partner, former Royal Guards member, former tag champion with Jazz Shawbridge is now going to go against her? What's the motive? Is she angry about Tony Rose? Not too sure, but Sophia Crimson is back. Obviously following Brex's return, we have now got Sophia here as well. And I'm going to be interested to see who wins. Look, Sophia, to be fair, probably has the advantage moving into this fight. Former MMA background. I don't think Jazz has had any of that herself, so this could be weighing in Sophia's favour right now. Obviously non-title, so do not get too excited, everybody. But let's get excited. We have two former tag partners going against each other right now. This is interesting. And like I said, yes, submission only pinfalls will not count in this fight. Jazz trying to get this done extremely early on. Probably not going to be enough. Sophia getting out of it quite quickly. And it's a pleasure really to see Sophia back. It's been a couple of months since I've watched her wrestle. I believe a mother as well now, if I am not mistaken. And Jazz moving Sophia out of the way. And we know about the Shawbridge lock. We saw it a few times at the Iron Survivor, putting a lot of points on her tally. So we know that Jazz, although she's not known for her submissions, we know that she's got a couple in her arsenal. Oh, interesting move there from Sophia. Going to go top rope now. She's going to go flying, splash straight onto the women's champion, Jazz Shawbridge. And it's almost, you know, one of those sayings where Jazz can't lose. A lot of people have been saying it. We've seen the cracks starting to show though, with Chloe Miyu EK beating her in that 2 out of 3 falls match at the last ever Warfare show. So can Sophia be one of those people that can join the list? You know, Warrior Vow, Priscilla Cruz, obviously Hannah Fox at Queen of the Ring. A few people have put themselves on that list of beating Jazz Shawbridge, but for some reason when it comes to the title, she is not letting go of that. Like trying to take... I don't even know what it's like Imagine a bunch of teenage boys running around a store holding that stupid prime hydration. It's like trying to take a bottle off of them. Addicted. And that's what Jazz is to the championship. Addicted, obsessed. Sophia now going to go for an interesting lock. Could it be enough to put Jazz to bed? Jazz has sort of got to watch out. She's sort of got to keep her energy. She knows she's going against Chloe Miyu in 8 days' time, and that is a massive, massive fight for her. Chloe beat her last time in a 2 out of 3 falls, and a lot of people think Chloe can do it one-on-one against Jazz. So she's not going to want to wear herself down tonight too much. Headbutt though. Now picking Sophia up. Kick. She's going to go running. Stomping right to the elbow, right to the funny bone. And she ain't laughing, believe me. Jazz now top rope. Dropping the elbow. And I like to see the pink and black. We haven't seen that from Jazz in a while. She was obviously known for that really cool pink and black attire back in the Royal Guard. Voted her favourite attire, I believe, by the community. But I always love the gradient, the hair, the fact that it can go from such a bright pink all the way down to a sort of midnight purple, if you will. Look at that fan getting his phone out. He wants to record the action tonight, I don't blame him. The only way you can watch the action in full HD, 1080p, is on the SCWE Federation YouTube channel. Obviously submissions on the ramp on this hardwood floor, and it's not going to count for much. You're not going to be able to get the win, but you will still wear your opponent down. It's a very good tactic. I respect it. Jazz into the barricade. Really giving the fans some action. And that's what Sophia wants. She's going to have to build up her resume, if you will. Hang on. Nasty drop there to the hardwood floor, and Jazz back in control at the moment. We know it doesn't mean much though. The Libra scales can go either way, especially in these type of fights. Not much that I can tell you right now. I can't see what the hell's going on. Both women are back up to their feet though. Former tag champions, and Jazz is still champion. She's still holding on to that tag belt. And now with Toni Rose, obviously, no longer with Sophia Crimson. And that's probably a bit of a dagger in the heart to Sophia. Probably something that stresses her out a little bit. And you can see her release the anger that she has inside of her with all of those punches straight to the midsection. Gonna go for a lovely moonsault there. Sending it with Sophia Crimson. Former MMA background. Look, I think her and Brett probably grapple each other, and not in that way, you dirty-minded people. But they probably practice on each other constantly. It's how it becomes so great. Interesting hold now. Could it be enough to get Jazz? She is struggling a lot, and I think it's going to be done. She taps on the mat. Sophia Crimson way to establish herself back into this brand, picking up the W against the women's champion, the GOAT, if you will, Jazz Shawbridge. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Sophia is back.
Here is your winner, Sophia Crimson.
Great performance, and going to be looking to bite her teeth back into this women's division. But we'll be moving on to another women's fight, an on-lap Monday, remastered or reimagined. Obviously, thank you for letting us use the theme song for Mayhem. If you like it, make sure you go check out their YouTube. The link is in the description of the bio. Alex Steele is making her second appearance in one night. Now that's how the debut here at SCW. That is how you debut. Strong as steel. Playing on the words. Used to be known as Steel Cage Wrestling, now known as Stronghold Championship, and we love to see both of those names represented well. And look, I'm an Alex fan already. I'm an Alex and I'm a Smokey fan already. They both put on a hell of a performance in that showcase fight. Coming up next, is this Amber Cassidy? God damn! She has switched up her look and she looks angry. She looks fired up. She's had many chances for championship gold and it hasn't worked her way, and you can see the evil within sort of coming out, the demons coming to play. I'm loving this. I am really loving this new look for Amber Cassidy. It looks dope. Victoria Warlord coming out in a dressing gown.
Victoria Warlord.
Angel of Death, obviously, with Alice Dixon. Interesting wrestler for sure. Awful performance with Alice in a tag team match recently where they just continuously done the wrist cluster assault. If I see that at all tonight, I promise you, I absolutely promise you, I will fire her and she can go work at Crash Course. Look at Casey Adams though. Hasn't had the greatest return. You know, she's one of the best and she needs to implement herself as one of the best, but she's not been lucky so far. I'm not sure what she has planned for the future. We will find out 5 women in this fight. Elimination style matchup, so you're not going to see it where Iron Survivor where everyone interrupts the pin. You're going to want people to get pinned. You want people to get pinned thick and fast in this matchup, really. Oh, I'm loving this new look, Amber Cassidy. Very, very interesting. Is that Rose Storm? Did we even see Rose Storm walk out? I didn't even see her walk out. She just turned up, god damn it. Fair play. Alex Steele already showing that she can hang with the best. Casey Adams at the moment. Amber Cassidy with a nasty knee there to Victoria Warlord. And it looks like Rose Storm's not wasting any time. This is what happens when you're in a 5-woman or 5-man fight. There's always going to be that 5th wheel, that extra person really. Alex Steele going to go top rope. Hang on, we have Amber Cassidy going for an early pin of Victoria Warlord kick out there. And I think that was a hammer fist driven straight to the face of Rose Storm. It's all about who can get those eliminations, you know. Getting the win is impressive, but if you can eliminate a few people and not get the win, you're still going to be marked down in my book and high up in those women rankings. And that is something that is happening, do not worry. Women's rankings will be created just after this Mayhem. Obviously we've had a bit of a division, a divide if you will, with new people from Crash Course and Mayhem. We've separated them so that the women know where they're at, who they can, you know, go into rivalries with, etc., etc. Falls come anywhere in this matchup, which is why you can see Mark joining in the fun. Going to go for the cover now is Casey Adams on Amber Cassidy. I forgot them because Amber looks so different. Obviously known for that red hair and the I think it was like plasters on her face. I'm not too sure. I can't remember indefinitely what she was rocking, but it was definitely a different attire to what we're seeing in front of us right now. Casey Adams going to be thrown into the ring. Victoria Warlord, Amber Cassidy, Alex Steele and Rose Storm all entering the ring at the same time. Hang on, who's beating up Mark now? Amber Cassidy's going in at Mark. Kick to the face! Jesus Christ! She's not done yet! Knee to the face! She's not done! Another! Mark's been laid out! Mark has been absolutely laid out by Amber Cassidy. Jesus Christ. He didn't even deserve it that time. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. It's going to be a 3. Holy hell. Alex Steele on her debut is already eliminating people. Jesus Christ, I'm surprised Mark's even counting Amber's pin. I'm surprised Mark's even entertaining it. Is she going to go after? I thought she was going to go for Mark again. Jesus Christ, Amber Cassidy now working on Victoria Warlord. Warlord going to sweep the feet. She's in control. Oh, hang on. Cheeky there from Amber Cassidy. Mark taking a while to get the pin back. We have a hockey stick. A goddamn hockey stick in there. Interesting. But I mean, yeah, let's talk about Alex Steele. Getting the first elimination in this matchup on her debut. Already beaten Smokey Davison and looking like she ain't done yet. Elimination almost occurred then from Amber Cassidy onto Victoria Warlord. Amber now going to go top rope. And she's going to send it, but Victoria moving out of the way. Now got a little bit of an armbar going on. While we're watching Casey Adams, Alex Steele fighting on the hardwood flooring. Oh no, face, head first even. That's going to cause a migraine. She's going to need some aspirin and some water, god damn it. Alex Steele surely not going to eliminate two in this matchup. It's going to be a two. And she does! Jesus! If I don't know, if you're English and you watched football back in the day, Everton, when Wayne Rooney scored a goal and you said, remember his name, remember her name, god damn it. Jazz Shawbridge, look out indeed. What a statement we are seeing before our eyes right now from Alex Steele. Three women left in this. Casey Adams, Rose Storm have been eliminated. Victoria Warlord looking for a weapon that matching near. We're going to have a second ladder in play tonight. Will this one be used at all? We'll see. We've got the hockey sticks at the moment just being flirted with. Amber Cassidy thrown into the ring. Alex Steele picking up the steel ladder. Not sure what to do with it, putting it in the ring now. Amber Cassidy on fire and Alex Steele just taking the time to sort of regenerate. Almost got caught lacking though, but still too quick. I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed. Three women in this, all wanting that Gladiator Championship title shot. Amber Cassidy being dropped to the canvas and Victoria Warlord doing a goddamn cartwheel. What is Amber doing? Are you alright, me love? Victoria Warlord now with the ladder in play, not using it to her advantage though. I mean, Alex Steele is just absolutely schooling the competition right now. We're going to see some nasty punches though from Victoria Warlord. One thing I like to see is we've had 0 rich plus assaults. We've grown in this division. There's none now. Is there going to be enough to put Alex Steele? You know, she's had a hell of a performance tonight, 2 fights. You think that she's going to be tired soon enough. And now we have a goddamn shovel. We have a goddamn shovel in play. Victoria Warlord rolling to the outside, sort of to the safe zone, if you will, for the moment. Alex Steele and Amber Cassidy going to be taken outside, I think. Referee's just following Alex around. Obviously, I mean, she's done both eliminations so far. Mark's really just counting her as the only risk at the moment. Now Amber Cassidy going to be going in with that shovel straight in front of the announcer's desk. Deciding to drop it, thank God, that looked nasty. Oh no, picking it up again, she's ready to bury Alex Steele, saying something to her there, taking a moment before attacking, and she's going to snap with this. She's going to snap with this. Mark, do something, god damn it. It's just, you sadistic bastard, Mark. Just watching it, allowing it to go on. Can we get some security? Can we get someone to stop this brutality, please? You don't hit someone over the head with a shovel that many times. Sadistic, Mark. You are sadistic. I'm glad Amber beat you up earlier on. Ladder now in play. Victoria Warlord fancies a bit of Alex Steele herself. Not to the steel stainless steps. Oh no! That looked dangerous. Victoria Warlord now going to go in a submission that gets awkwardly broken up. A bit weird there. Mark inside of the ring. Going to have to go outside of the ring again. It's going to be the cover now. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. It is going to be a 3. Hell of a performance from Alex Steele. Do not feel discouraged. Incredible night of action. And definitely implemented herself in the women's brand. You won't be forgetting that name for a while. Amber Cassidy now going to do the same on Victoria Warlord with this goddamn shovel. I can't even watch. It's just brutal. Absolutely brutal. And I said it, you can see the demons inside Amber. They're coming out. She's got the devil inside of her right now, balancing good and evil, and the evil is shining through. She is absolutely snapping. Look at the guy in the green shirt. He's absolutely bloody loving it. He can't get enough. You're an evil bastard, you. There's no way. There's no way she's doing this. You are ridiculous, pathetic, an awful wrestler. You are fired from Mayhem. Get out. Get out of my goddamn arena right now. Get out of my goddamn arena. If you win this match, you are not going to the Gladiator Championship. You're ridiculous. You are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Wouldn't even call you a wrestler. I mean, I sat down and I watched it with Victoria Warlord and Alex Dixon for 25 minutes. Wrist clutch, wrist clutch, wrist clutch, wrist clutch. You're shit. You're awful. I pray to God that Amber wins this fight. I pray to my Lord above that Amber wins this goddamn fight. Kick out, please. Please kick out, goddammit. Thank you. I'm tired. I am tired of this stupid move. It's just, I don't even have the words, bro. I do not have the goddamn words. You pick up that shovel because I'm burying you. We nearly went a whole Mayhem without seeing it. We have 2 new women tonight debuting who didn't even do that move. But a veteran? Someone who's been here? Someone who knows this ring still doing it? It's pathetic. It's embarrassing. Please, Amber, get the W. It's going to be a 2. Oh, God. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Victoria Warlord could win the match and she still won't be a winner. She's a loser. Amber Cassidy now looking for something. Lovely kick there. She's going to go for the cover. Please. Please, God damn it. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. Let's go. Let's go. Send her back to the drawing board, and if she ever does that move again, I'm sure Sydel will fire her. I mean, Sears will fire her from Crash Course as well. Or even, I don't know, Wall Zone. Just get her off my goddamn roster. Look at the eyes. She's taking a bath on Molly. You're alright, Amber, love. You've just won the fight. Amber, she didn't even blink once. Here we are in the main event action. These guys have been battling it out for the last couple of minutes. They've already been fighting. The cameras have just turned on. Almir, Zack Sydel, KO, backstage brawl. The only way they can win this fight is by knocking the other man out. We saw the first of 3 series. Zack Sydel obviously won in a submissions fight. And now it's a backstage brawl before the championship fight next week at Mayhem. Zack Sydel finally being put under that microscope. Will he be able to defend successfully? And you have to ask yourself, if Sydel wins this one, is there even any point Almir showing up? But Almir needs this. He needs this momentum. He wants to win a championship next week and then go to Austria the day after. Say hello to his home fans. with that championship in a hand and a Red Bull in the other. But yeah, interesting fight backstage brawl. Anything can be used to your advantage. Even those white boxes if you fancy it. Almir looking for something, I think. No. Deciding against it. Almir, no, he's like a dog. He's like a dog. He can smell a scent in that corner, but he's not sure what it is. He keeps going over there, considering it. But then walking, what is it? What's lure? Is it a coffee or something? There's a coffee hidden in that white box. There's a coffee and he can smell it. He's just getting sucked into that coffee. He wants it, but he knows that he's got to fight Sydel at the same time. So he's trying to save face. That's what Sydel done before the fight started. Sydel just planted loads of coffee beans around. Try and get Almir distracted. I like it. Interesting move. Interesting strategy. And thank you obviously for joining us tonight for an extra long episode of Mayhem. We're almost 80 minutes in this show. Your man Cheese has been enjoying it, sat down. We got another shovel, goddammit. Not going to be used though. Sydel is absolutely on form at the moment. The type of form you want to be in if you're a champion. Sydel now picking Almir up. What's he thinking from here? Oh, straight onto that concrete. And that's what I mean. These guys aren't fighting on even hardwood flooring. These guys are fighting on absolute nasty concrete. I mean, I still remember when Molly threw Teresa Green off of that ledge you can see on the right-hand side of your screen. How Teresa Green even survived that, I do not know. There was no crash mats. There was absolutely nothing. I mean, I threw Brad Bishop off something even higher, to be fair. I threw Brad off the scaffolding at the top. And then the next week, you saw Brad Bishop moving still. We need more Cheese than Brad Bishop. We need more of that. Interesting hold here. Bit of a weird tactic from Sydel. Not going to do anything, really. Well, it will do something, of course, but it's not going to win you the match. Unless you put them to sleep. So I suppose it could win the match. My chair's making a load of creaking sounds. I do apologise. Look at those knees now from Almir. Trying to get himself back up in this fight before it's too late. The hot topic of SCW. Picking up the shovel now. Walking to Sydel. And just going in all. This is the thing about Almir. He's hitting Sydel, but he's affecting just air, you know? He's just punching the ground, really, with that shovel. You know, the thick, nasty, devastating part of that shovel is just denting the concrete. I feel like Almir's a lot better at, you know, being a cheeky bastard and using the ropes to help himself pin. Gonna go for the sharpshooter now, though. The Australian, Bosnian, Australian? Jesus Christ. I meant to say Austrian. Could you imagine Almir as an Australian? It just wouldn't work. Though I think there is now a name for that sharpshooter. We're going to just call it the sharpshooter for today. For tonight's purposes. But I will learn the move. Slowly but surely. Look, I still don't even know Sydel's moves. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why I don't know Sydel's. I feel like Sydel changes a lot. You know, these guys, they switch it up too many times. Almir doesn't, but I don't know the name, the custom name for his move. Sydel looking to end things here. Did land awkwardly, did Almir, but getting out of it. Hang on. It's done. A very, very quick way to put Almir to sleep, but congratulations to Zach Sydel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you check out all of the videos on the SCW channel, and Crash Course will be back on your screens, obviously, on Tuesday night. Thank you so much. As always, I've been your man Cheese. Make sure you like, subscribe, and have an amazing weekend. Peace. Thank you to our Patreons and PayPal donors Joe, Tim, Brex, Crow, Almir, Sydel and Jazz. SCW appreciates your support.